Gentlemen, let me ask you something that many men think about but rarely say out loud. Have you noticed that things simply don't feel the way they once did? Perhaps sensitivity has gradually declined, firmness isn't as consistent, or recovery takes much longer than it used to. If you're over 50, these changes can be frustrating, and many men assume they're simply an unavoidable part of aging. But what if I told you there is another side to this story? What I'm about to share isn't about expensive supplements, miracle pills, or temporary solutions. It's about helping your body perform the way it was designed to, by using one of the simplest forms of tissue care available, natural plant oils that help protect delicate skin, support healthy circulation, and maintain comfort over time. I'm Dr. Thomas, and after more than 15 years of helping men improve their intimate health naturally, I've noticed the same pattern again and again. Many men spend hundreds of dollars searching for complicated treatments while completely overlooking one of the most important factors affecting long-term tissue health: proper lubrication and skin protection. The difference is greater than most people realize. Healthy, well-nourished tissue is far less likely to become irritated or damaged. Better hydration helps maintain elasticity, supports comfort, and creates the conditions needed for healthier nerve function and circulation. Today, I'll walk you through 5 natural oils that stand out for supporting men's intimate skin health, explain why they often outperform many synthetic products, and show you how to use them safely to achieve the greatest benefit. But before we discuss the oils themselves, it's important to understand what actually changes inside the body after 50. As a physician who has worked with hundreds of men navigating these exact concerns, I can tell you that once you understand those biological changes, you'll see why caring for this delicate tissue isn't optional. It's one of the smartest investments you can make in your long-term health. Before we look at the oils themselves, we first need to understand why so many men notice these changes after 50. I've always believed that once you understand what's happening beneath the surface, the solution begins to make much more sense. As we age, our skin naturally changes. The tiny glands responsible for producing the protective oils that keep our skin soft and flexible gradually become less active. By the time many men reach their 60s, those glands are producing significantly less moisture than they did decades earlier. The result is thinner, drier, and more delicate tissue that's far more vulnerable to irritation. Every time dry skin is exposed to repeated friction without proper lubrication, tiny microscopic injuries can develop. You won't see them with your eyes, but your body certainly notices them. Over time, these repeated injuries may contribute to reduced comfort, loss of elasticity, and gradually decreasing sensitivity. There's another important change happening at the same time. Your body also begins producing less collagen, the structural protein that helps keep skin strong, flexible, and able to recover after everyday stress. What once healed overnight may now require several days, allowing minor irritation to accumulate instead of disappearing quickly. The changes don't stop at the skin. Blood vessels also become less flexible with age. They respond less efficiently to nitric oxide, the natural molecule that signals arteries to relax and allow healthy blood flow. As circulation becomes less responsive, many men begin noticing reduced firmness and slower recovery. Even nerve endings can be affected. Years of dryness, repeated friction, or exposure to harsh chemicals found in some commercial products may gradually reduce sensitivity. That's why proper tissue care becomes increasingly important as men grow older. Understanding these changes helps explain why choosing the right lubrication isn't simply about comfort. It's about supporting healthier skin, protecting delicate tissue, and creating the conditions that allow circulation and sensitivity to remain stronger for years to come. Now that you understand why tissue changes occur with age, let's talk about why I recommend natural oils instead of many commercial lubricants. Most products sold in stores are designed to provide immediate slipperiness, but not necessarily long-term skin support. Many contain ingredients such as artificial fragrances, preservatives, and other additives that can irritate delicate tissue, especially when used repeatedly over time. Some formulas also evaporate quickly, leaving the skin dry again and requiring frequent reapplication. Natural oils work differently. Rather than simply creating a temporary layer on the surface, many plant oils contain vitamin E, healthy fatty acids, and antioxidant compounds that help nourish the skin while providing lasting lubrication. Because they are partially absorbed into the outer layers of the skin, they don't just reduce friction, they also help maintain hydration and support the skin's natural protective barrier. As a physician, I've spent years studying the evidence behind natural approaches to men's health, and the research supporting plant-based oils for skin integrity and tissue maintenance is compelling. Let me walk you through the 5 oils I consider most valuable for men over 50. Oil number 1, virgin coconut oil. The first oil I recommend is virgin coconut oil, and there's a solid reason it has become one of the most trusted natural options among the men I work with. Virgin coconut oil contains natural compounds including lauric acid, medium-chain fatty acids, and vitamin E. Together, these nutrients help moisturize the skin while supporting its natural defenses. Men who are prone to occasional irritation often appreciate coconut oil because it creates a light protective barrier without feeling overly heavy or uncomfortable. Another advantage is its ability to remain slippery for longer than many water-based products, reducing friction during extended use. Many of my patients tell me their skin feels noticeably softer and more comfortable after using it consistently for several weeks, and that kind of progressive improvement is exactly what we're aiming for. To use it properly, warm a small amount between your hands until it melts completely, then apply a thin, even layer. There's no need to use excessive amounts. Starting with less usually provides better control and greater comfort. Think of it like applying any therapeutic treatment. Precision matters more than quantity. While coconut oil is an excellent all-around choice for hydration and protection, the next oil on my list is my personal favorite for men whose biggest concern is gradually declining sensitivity. That's where it truly stands out. Oil number 2, sweet almond oil. The second oil I often recommend is one that many men have never considered, yet it offers remarkable support for aging skin. I call it the sensitivity support oil, sweet almond oil. What makes sweet almond oil particularly impressive from a clinical standpoint is its balance. It's lighter than coconut oil, absorbs more easily, and is packed with nutrients that nourish both the skin and the tiny nerve endings responsible for sensation. This oil is naturally rich in vitamin E, along with several B vitamins that help support healthy skin renewal and cellular repair. It also contains beneficial fatty acids that help calm irritation and maintain the skin's protective barrier. When tissue stays healthy and well hydrated, it's better positioned to maintain comfort and responsiveness over time. That's not just a theoretical benefit. It's something I've seen reflected in patient outcomes again and again throughout my career. Many men notice that sweet almond oil feels smooth without being overly greasy. Because it spreads so easily, only a small amount is needed to provide lasting lubrication. It's particularly well suited for men with sensitive skin who want something that feels light while still offering excellent protection against friction. If you're trying it for the first time, I always recommend performing a simple patch test on your inner arm and waiting 24 hours to ensure there's no allergic reaction. Men with tree nut allergies should choose another option from this list instead. Safety first. That's a principle I hold to in both clinical practice and personal health routines. Oil number 3. Grapeseed oil. The third oil worth discussing is grapeseed oil. Although it's much thinner than coconut or almond oil, don't underestimate it. This is one case where lighter doesn't mean less effective. Grapeseed oil contains powerful antioxidants, including oligomeric proanthocyanidins, that help support healthy blood vessels while maintaining the skin's natural moisture barrier. Its silky texture absorbs quickly and leaves very little residue, making it an excellent choice for men who dislike the heavier feel of thicker oils. Many of my patients appreciate how comfortable it feels, particularly during longer periods of use. While it may require occasional reapplication because of its lighter consistency, it offers an excellent balance between hydration, skin protection, and overall comfort. From a circulatory standpoint, grapeseed oil's antioxidant profile makes it particularly interesting. Supporting vascular health at the tissue level is something that deserves more attention in men's health conversations, and this oil quietly contributes to that goal. For men whose priority is healthy circulation combined with a lightweight feel, grapeseed oil is one of the strongest natural options available. Oil number 4, jojoba oil. The fourth oil I recommend is one of the most fascinating because of how closely it resembles your body's own natural skin oils. I often refer to jojoba oil as the balance restorer, and that description is clinically well earned. Although it's commonly referred to as an oil, jojoba is technically a liquid wax. What's remarkable, and what sets it apart from a biochemical perspective, is that its molecular structure is very similar to the natural protective oils your skin produces on its own. Because of this similarity, the skin recognizes it readily, allowing it to absorb smoothly without leaving a heavy or greasy feeling behind. For men over 50, this can be especially valuable. Aging skin often struggles to maintain the right moisture balance. Some areas become excessively dry while others produce oil unevenly. Jojoba helps support that natural equilibrium by reinforcing the skin's protective barrier without blocking pores or disrupting the skin's normal processes. It's also naturally rich in vitamin E, zinc, copper, and B-complex nutrients, all of which contribute to healthier skin repair and long-term tissue maintenance. With regular use, many men I've worked with notice improved softness, better hydration, and greater overall comfort. Because jojoba is extremely stable at room temperature, it also has an excellent shelf life and maintains its consistency well over time. That makes it one of the most dependable natural options for men who want a long-term solution they can rely on without worrying about the product degrading before they've finished the bottle. Oil number 5. Argan oil, the fifth and final oil, is often considered the premium choice, and in my professional assessment, that reputation is well-deserved. Argan oil. Extracted from the kernels of the argan tree, this oil is packed with powerful antioxidants, healthy fatty acids, and exceptionally high levels of vitamin E. These nutrients work together to improve skin elasticity, support moisture retention, and promote overall tissue health at a level that few other natural oils can match. Many men whose skin has become thinner or less flexible with age appreciate argan oil because it provides deep hydration without feeling sticky or uncomfortable. Just a few drops are usually enough to cover the area comfortably and effectively. Although argan oil costs more than the other options we've discussed, a small bottle typically lasts for several months. In medicine, we often talk about cost-effectiveness over time, not just upfront price. By that measure, argan oil is genuinely one of the most efficient investments a man can make in his long-term skin health. For those looking to take their tissue care seriously, it remains one of the finest natural choices available. Which oil is right for you? Now that we've covered all 5 oils, the next question is straightforward. Which one should you choose? I always tell my patients that the best oil isn't the most expensive one. It's the one that matches your skin's specific needs and that you'll use consistently over time. Consistency, as I'll discuss shortly, is the single most important variable in this entire equation. If your main goal is everyday protection and long-lasting moisture, virgin coconut oil is an excellent place to start. It's accessible, affordable, and well-tolerated by most men. If you've noticed that sensitivity has gradually declined and your skin feels more delicate than it once did, sweet almond oil may be the better option. Its nourishing vitamin profile and lightweight texture make it particularly supportive for men dealing with that specific concern. For men looking to support healthy circulation while keeping the skin well hydrated without a greasy feeling, grapeseed oil is an outstanding choice that I'm happy to recommend with confidence. If balance is your priority and you have particularly sensitive or reactive skin, jojoba oil is hard to beat. Its close resemblance to your body's own natural protective oils makes it uniquely compatible for long-term use. And if you're looking for the most comprehensive option with exceptional moisturizing depth and antioxidant support, argan oil remains one of the finest natural choices available to men who are ready to invest in premium tissue care. How to apply them correctly, no matter which oil you select. Proper application is just as important as the oil itself. I want to take a moment to walk you through this because even the right product produces limited results when used incorrectly. Warm a small amount between your hands before applying it. This allows the oil to spread evenly and feel more comfortable against the skin. Begin with approximately half a teaspoon, adding more only if necessary. More is not always better, and in this case, a measured approach tends to yield the best results. If your goal is long-term skin health rather than just immediate lubrication, consider applying the oil 5 to 10 minutes before use. This gives the skin enough time to absorb some of the beneficial nutrients while still maintaining a protective layer on the surface during activity. One final safety reminder that I want to emphasize clearly as a physician: if you're trying any new oil for the first time, Always perform a simple patch test beforehand. And remember that oil-based lubricants should never be used with latex condoms, as they can weaken the material and compromise effectiveness. If protection is needed, choose a compatible alternative or a suitable water-based product. Small precautions like these ensure that your routine remains both safe and effective. The role of consistency before we finish. I want to share one final piece of clinical wisdom that many men overlook, and in my experience, it may be the most important point of this entire discussion. During my 15 years of helping men improve their intimate health, I've learned that the oil you choose is only part of the equation. Consistency is what produces lasting results. Many men expect dramatic changes after a single application. That's simply not how healthy tissue repairs and strengthens itself. Just as improving cardiovascular health or building stronger muscles requires sustained effort over time, healthy skin and nerve function respond to steady, committed care rather than sporadic treatment. If you're serious about restoring comfort and supporting healthy sensitivity, I encourage you to commit to using your chosen oil regularly for at least 30 days before drawing any conclusions. During that time, pay close attention to how your skin responds. Many men begin noticing that the tissue becomes softer, more hydrated, and less prone to irritation. As the skin's protective barrier gradually improves, overall comfort often follows. You can also combine certain oils for added benefit. For example, sweet almond oil paired with a small amount of vitamin E oil creates a nourishing blend that supports skin recovery and long-term hydration. Another excellent combination is jojoba oil mixed with argan oil, providing both immediate lubrication and deep moisturizing care. These pairings aren't complicated, but they demonstrate how a thoughtful approach to tissue health can produce compounding benefits over time. One word of caution regarding essential oils. Some men like adding peppermint or lavender because of their fragrance or cooling sensation. However, these oils are highly concentrated and should never be applied directly to sensitive tissue. If you choose to incorporate them, they must always be heavily diluted in a carrier oil, and only a minimal amount should be used. Proceed with caution, and, when in doubt, leave them out. Finally, don't overlook the basics of good hygiene and product care. Clean the area before and after use, store your oils in a cool, dark place away from direct sunlight, and replace any bottle that develops an unusual smell, changes color, or becomes noticeably thicker in consistency. These simple precautions protect both your skin and your overall health while ensuring your routine remains safe, comfortable, and effective over the long term. Closing thoughts from Dr. Thomas as we come to the end of today's discussion. I want to leave you with one important thought that I consider central to everything I do as a physician. After more than 15 years of helping men improve their intimate health, I've come to understand that maintaining sensitivity and confidence after 50 isn't about finding a miracle product. It's about giving your body the consistent, informed care it deserves. Too many men quietly assume that declining sensitivity, reduced comfort, or less reliable firmness are simply unavoidable parts of getting older. And while it's true that aging brings natural changes, accepting those changes passively is not the only option available to you. Healthy skin, good circulation, and proper tissue care all play a measurable role in preserving function and quality of life over time. By choosing a quality natural oil, applying it correctly, and making it part of your regular self-care routine, you're doing far more than improving immediate comfort. You're helping protect delicate tissue, maintaining healthy hydration, reducing unnecessary friction, and supporting the circulation that those tissues depend on every single day. Remember, these oils work best as part of a broader commitment to health. Stay physically active, drink enough water, eat nutritious, whole foods, prioritize adequate sleep, and avoid habits like smoking that restrict healthy blood flow throughout the body. When all of these elements work together, your body is in a far stronger position to maintain its natural function as the years go by. One final reminder that I feel obligated to share as a physician: if you notice persistent pain, significant or sudden loss of sensation, unexplained skin changes, or ongoing erectile difficulties that concern you, please don't dismiss them as simply the result of age. Those symptoms may be signs of an underlying medical condition that warrants professional evaluation. Seeking help early consistently leads to better outcomes, more effective treatment, and greater peace of mind. So let me leave you with this thought, man to man. Taking care of your intimate health isn't vanity. It isn't weakness. It is preventive health care at its most practical. A few minutes of consistent, thoughtful care today may help preserve your comfort, your confidence, and your quality of life for many years to come. Thank you for investing your time in this conversation. If you found today's information helpful, I'd genuinely like to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below which of these 5 natural oils surprised you the most, or which one you're planning to try first. And if you found value here, please like the video, subscribe for more evidence-based men's health content, and share this with another man in your life who deserves to age with confidence, strength, and dignity.